And here we go. I am so excited that I finished this altered art book for a wedding gift. Now, the wire can go, it can be just a circle, a ring, but I kind of like it pinched together like that. So we'll see how it works when I flip through it. Anyways, it's floral wiring. I wrapped these around a pencil. You can see how easy it is to move. Very pliable, so it was pretty cool. It was easier to work with than the jewelry beading wire that I saw at the store. Okay, so I'm going to set the book like this, and we are going to, it's tied together with a bow. Each side has a punch hole in it and braided ribbon. So I will untie it, and here we go. The front cover, this part up here with their picture, is from an extra invitation I had. So I went ahead and used it. The full invitation is inside the book. And then I added these embellishments. This flower, this, and this are from the bottom part of this invitation. I cut them out, and then I outlined them with a gold gel pen. And I outlined these. You'll see in the video, in the tutorials, what I did. Okay, so let's open it up. Okay, did I get rid of the glare? I believe I did. Okay, up here is the other side of the invitation, and this is a quote: "This world belongs to the enthusiastic," by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Can you see that there? Sticker embellishment. Here's a photo of the couple. Their first picture ever taken together after they met. And here's some jute, some twine. And I made a pocket with the photo thanks to watching a tutorial by Johanna Clow. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. So thank you, Johanna, for that wonderful idea. Now, in the pocket is a saying I printed out on parchment paper. "Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess and a handsome prince." And then I outlined it with a gel pen, and here's some die cutouts. And then a photo of the couple. I cut the background out and then put their photo on a piece of the fairy tale scrapbooking pad that I bought years ago. I don't even know if they still make it, but I love that pad of scrapbooking paper. This one has a castle in the background. I outlined it with the gel pens, and they are dressed as nerds here. I don't know where they were going, costume party or something, but I love it. I think it's a crack up. And then here's a picture that was on their Facebook page. "I love you more than bacon." Okay, and over here we have a party they must have gone to. So a lot of these photos are from when they were dating. And then the way I decided what backgrounds to use, this photo here, if you can see, has brick in the photo. So I found some scrapbooking paper with bricks. So I went ahead and used those for the background. And then for this page, there's wood in the background. So I used a piece of scrapbooking paper that has wood. And so then I printed out on parchment paper "Good Times." And then here are two little birds that represent lovebirds, embellishment stickers, and then some flower stickers, and then a border of jute or twine. I get a close-up so you can see. Okay, so moving on to the next spread. Here is the groom when he was the groom to be when he was a little boy, and I used braided ribbon yarn for the border. I made a pocket with the 5x7 photo, and I put some pictures of him in the pocket. So here's one, and then and I just decorated around it on a piece of cardstock with gel pens, made a design, and then there he is with a motorcycle helmet, pretty funny, and another picture of him as a little boy, and then one of him outdoors. Okay, and then here's another picture of him as a little boy. This is on a board book page. The board book was about 5x5 inches, and this is also on a board book page, 5x7 inches, almost, not quite. Okay, so on this page it is also has a border with the ribbon, the blue ribbon yarn, and then a little tricycle embellishment, a Disney sticker of Pluto, and then down here is the edge of a napkin from my grandson's 5th birthday party, and I just cut it with the craft scissors and then Mod Podged it on. And then here's decorative tape, cardstock, and some other cardstock, scrapbooking paper. Okay, on to the next page. The bride-to-be when she was a little girl with some embellishments and outlined with a gel pen. I tore the edge of the photos off on a lot of these photos. I like the torn edge effect, and I also did that with a lot of the cardstock and scrapbooking paper like this. So it's got the torn edge effect, which I like. Here is a picture of the bride-to-be when she was almost 5 years old, and this is an invitation to her 5th birthday party. I added these embellishments for the tea party, some plastic bubble stickers, and then just some cut-out pieces of scrapbooking paper and cardstock. Okay, so you open it up, and there I made a collage with tea party stuff. And then here is the invite in the mother of the bride's handwriting with a cupcake embellishment. This was from 1992, so this has been it's pretty old. It says, "Stepping out in style. You are my everything, sweetheart." Here's some gemstone, They weren't stickers. I had to use the tacky glue, and even with all the stickers, I added tacky glue to reinforce them. Here is a bracelet that has some of the rhinestones. Are they missing? No, none of them are. This bracelet actually could still be worn, but I like it for the book, so I used it. And then rhinestone sticker embellishment. This is a bubble sticker up here. These are pieces of a necklace that were flat enough to work out perfect for the book, and then added a rhinestone, little tiny rhinestones on it. And then I used glitter glue on the background here on the scrapbooking paper. These are the silky paper roses, and they are flat, which is, I wanted them flattened so that I could close the book up together, and so they have the flattened effect. And then over here is a piece of chipboard that I used and outlined with gel pen, and then used black glitter glue to paint some of it. I cut the background out of the photo and then glued them on here. This is a piece of wire from a piece of jewelry, I don't know what. Added some ribbon here and then printed out Stepping Out in Style and used the torn paper effect for the edge of the photo. Here's some white braided raffia, and then pull apart the pieces at the end to get a fringe from it. Okay, going on to the next spread. Okay, this is the other side of the chipboard, which I also outlined with gel pen, and then you can see the wire at the top that I made a loop with, and then the raffia is still showing through on this side, and this is a piece from a necklace, and these were hanging down from the necklace, so I just glued them on there. This is a piece from an earring, these two, and these are from another earring. And then there's some gemstone stickers and bubble stickers and pearl like sticker embellishments, and then another bubble sticker with a dried flower sticking to it. Okay, and these are from another earring with little tiny gemstones to embellish it even more. Okay, this is from that same 5x5 board book. He's dressed as a bird watcher, and she's dressed as a bird. And then these are some of those other pieces from those earrings. There were actually two different pairs of earrings. One was green, the other pair was pink. So I used some from each of them and then added a feather at the top here. And the border is that same white braided raffia. Okay, on to the next spread. Okay, here we have a picture from, I believe it's Vegas, and I added, had an extra piece of braided ribbon that I made a bow with, and then the gemstone stickers and the pearl stickers, and this is a piece of confetti, a large piece of confetti, some Disney stickers, and then a wonderful sticker. This is from when they went to Disneyland, and it's got the braided raffia border. It says zippity doo-dah. It's in a pocket that was a little too tight, so I went ahead and purposely ripped it and then patched it so that I could fit more into it. This is a saying that is special to the bride that I printed out on parchment paper. I've been dreaming of you since I heard my first fairy tale, and I outlined it with different colors of gel pens. Okay, and then here they are kissing in front of the Sleeping Beauty Castle at Disneyland. And then there's a Minnie Mouse sticker and Mickey Mouse sticker, and then other Disney stickers down here on the pocket. Okay, so turning the page, we move on to the proposal in Hawaii. All right, this is bordered with the braided ribbon yarn. It's got some gemstone stickers, some punch out stickers, and a pocket, and then a bookmark. Cowabunga, dude! And then on the back, another picture of the couple and a photo of a meal that they had at a restaurant. And then on their Facebook page was a saying that's kind of funny. Marry the one who gives you the same feeling you get when you see your food coming at a restaurant. So I thought that was pretty funny. Okay, so the opposite page here has a flap, and open it up, and it says paradise. Okay, so I colored the sun with acrylic paint, then I went over it with some gel pens to get rid of the air bubbles. Here are some coconut embellishments. The background is from a calendar, and then there's black glitter glue, then those same punch out stickers, and I outlined parts of the calendar picture with the gel pens, and then here's a fabric flower. In dreams and in love, there are no impossibilities. And then here she is holding up her ring. Okay, and this border here is a piece of raffia, and I pulled it into 3 sections and braided it. So it was not too bulky, it was just the right size for this flap to make a border for it. And then for the rest of the page and around the photo, I used some twine, jute, and then just cut a little piece of it off to add to the flap, just to tie it in with the rest of the page, and then made like a little bow down here with the twine. Okay, so moving on to the next page, which is more of the Hawaii proposal, fun vacation, I'm sure. Okay, here's a laugh out loud saying, and then I cut the background out of this photo. And then this background here is from a small calendar, and I outlined parts of it with a gel pen. And then these flower pictures are from the back of a calendar that gives you examples of what the various pages feature. So they were the perfect size to use for the bottom of this page. This is the braided ribbon yarn in rust color, and then some gemstone stickers. Okay, over here I printed out hang 10 on parchment paper, and there's more of those punch out stickers. Aloha. And then this is an embellishment palm tree, and I went ahead and added the little gemstone. They are not stickers. I dipped them in glue, and then here's a zigzag embellishment, and then I went ahead and added gemstones along the side, and then outlined parts of the background and the stickers with the gel pen, and then the letters K and C, outlined those with the gel pen, and it's got the ribbon yarn border also, and then a pineapple embellishment, and then the photo of their feet when they were lying on the beach, and it made a nice photo for the focus of this page. And moving on to the next spread. Okay, this is from an earring, and then I covered all the personal information, so that's why that's there. This is braided 1/8 inch wide ribbon. This is a dried flower. This is a fabric flower with the gemstones, and then a pearl embellishment sticker, and then open it up, and it's got more dried flowers. I Mod Podged over them to help preserve them and hold them in place. This has the information on the website where they're registered. Here are more dried flowers on this page, and more braided ribbon and gemstones, and the torn photo, torn on the edges, and then scrapbooking paper for the background and cardstock for an edge to glue the save the date page to this page. Okay, and this is from that 5x7 children's board book, and sticking up at the top is a bookmark type of effect. There's more of the dried flowers with a bow at the top, and then more dried flowers at the bottom, and braided 1/8 inch ribbon. Okay, turn the page, and this is from the bridal shower. Okay, so there's a Key to My Heart bookmark I made sticking up, and then used some of the photos and mementos from the shower to make a collage, and then fabric flowers. This photo I cut part of the background out, and then this is a paper flower embellishment, and I just added some gel pen outlines to it. Same with the fabric flower. This is a chipboard flower, and then this is a picture of the cover of a book she was given. It was a real book. It's vintage, and I guess it's pretty funny. This page is made from mulberry paper, and I have a button down here to tie it. Here's a cutout photo of the bride's shoes, the bride-to-be's shoes at her shower, her heels. I thought they were pretty cute, and I was wondering how anybody could walk in heels that high. Okay, this is a picture of the place setting. Here's some fabric flowers and some gemstone embellishments on there. And it's kind of hard to see, but here's some lace that I Mod Podged on there, and on the gold cardstock. The lace was used to decorate the chair that the bride-to-be sat in. Okay, and then this over here is part of a photo. I don't know if you can see that bust down there, but that's of Alex and Madonna. And the shower was at the Madonna Inn. So my sister said, "Look at that guy over there, he keeps staring at us." So it turned into a personal joke, and I had to add a photo of the bust. Okay, open it up, and there's a postcard of the Madonna Inn, and I did the torn paper effect with it and outlined with the gel pens, and I outlined part of the building with the gel pens. Then we have From Miss to Mrs. printed on parchment paper, fabric flower with the pearl embellishment and black gemstones, and then the crystal gemstones. Okay, close that up, and here is a photo of, it was on the table for one of the games, and so you open it up, and there's another photo of the Gay 90s room where the shower was held. Okay. So this is an envelope, and this is the one side of the envelope. This is from the invitation to the bridal shower. I cut this out, and then I dipped the other non-brush side tip of a paintbrush into two different shades of white acrylic paint, and to get that effect. And then another fabric flower, and then her legs down here. A photo cut out of the bride opening one of her gifts. Now this is from a scratch-off game right here. Who has the groom? And everybody got a card, and they had to scratch off the picture. There were various celebrities, and there were two of the cards that had the real groom's picture in it, and so those were the winners. And the grandmother of the bride was one of the winners, and she was pretty excited when she won. Okay, and then the border here is white ribbon, 1/8 inch ribbon. This is a bag that was from when I purchased something at the gift shop. Then some flower sticker embellishments. This is a photo. I cut the background out of it. The bride got a basket full of all kinds of stuff, and some of them were bottles of wine, and each had a different label on it for various firsts. Like, I think one said first home, and this one she's making a face, and it says first fight. And another one, the one she looked at after this, said first baby. She was all excited about that. And then this is a little gemstone heart-shaped gem that needed to have the glue. And then the bride to be, a photo that I cut the background out. Now on this envelope, this is the top of the envelope that would be folded over. It has more of that lace, and it's Mod Podge down. Okay, so this is a sticker that was used for a decoration at the shower. I'm not sure what it goes to, but it looks cute in the book here. In this pocket of the envelope, here's a picture of the cake. Sweet wishes for the soon-to-be Mrs. And a picture of the bride-to-be reading one of the cards. And then that banner in the background says, Miss to Mrs. Who has the groom? And it's Ryan Seacrest. So that's obviously not a winner, but I love it. It's a great memento to put in the pocket of the book. Advice cards for everybody to fill out advice for the bride-to-be. Okay, and this is advice given by the mother of the bride. This is something I threw together with a bunch of different mementos. This page was the sign directing people to how to get to the right room, the Gay 90s room at the Madonna Inn. This was from one of the paper napkins. I took the top layer off and Mod Podged it on here. And then this is from one of the games. Everybody had to fill in their guess for how many kisses are in the jar. Chocolate candy kisses. These are from the party favor box that everybody got some candy and goodies in. And on the other side of this paper is another game asking questions. What do you know about the bride and groom? And the person who knew the most, got all, the most answers correct, won a prize. Okay, so we'll close that up and move on to the next spread. This is the invitation to the bridal shower. I went ahead and embellished it. I altered it because this is altered art. So I added some pearl embellishments at the top and some of that same lace that was decorating her chair. And then down here some tulle and some pieces of the white raffia fringe. Let's see if you can see that. Okay, and then fabric flower, gemstone, and then more, some beaded trim. Same with this page, the beaded trim. Okay, this is the envelope that the wedding invitation came in. So I just added some embellishments. Here's some pictures of Tuscany. Italy is the destination for the honeymoon. And then you open this up, and here's pictures of preparing for the wedding. Here's the gazebo the couple will be married under. This is when they went looking for her bridal dress. And then a toast, probably after she said yes to the dress. And then this is braided 1/8 inch wide ribbon, white and black. And this is the envelope that the RSVP card came in. And I did not return it because I wanted to use it for the altered art book. So I just told them, yes, we're coming. Thank God, by the grace of God, we were able to go. And then I added Mr. and Mrs. And then here's the RSVP card. So they will get to save that. This was on their Facebook page. And then here's some more dried flowers. This is the wedding invitation. And I blocked out the personal information. And this is what I used on the front cover. Okay, so they will get to have that. I added a braided ribbon border to their invitation. And then here we go with a 5x7 photo of one of their engagement pictures with some gemstone embellishments. And then this is a little piece of jewelry. I don't even know where I got it, but it's a dove. So I added the dove there. Then this photo is a pocket, so I put this picture of the bride-to-be from the shower. See, there's a glare on some of these photos. Okay, and then this is one of their bridal shower gifts. That's a really cool gift. Okay, so that folds over. And then turning the page, we're almost done here. Another engagement photo that I turned into a pocket by gluing down 3 sides of it. I used tacky glue. And then in here is a card. I don't even know where I got this from, but you know, I saved this kind of stuff. True hearts that share one love, one life, will always know true joy. And on the back, I just put a Mr. and Mrs. and then wrote, add a wedding picture to this pocket. So they can add one of their favorite wedding pictures in here. And then the cover that I used for the book is from a photo frame. So I thought this would make a cool last page. And these little pictures here came on the set of photos that I ordered for the book. And so I thought, oh, I'm going to use those. And added them there. And this background, Mr. and Mrs., is from a scrapbooking pad for weddings or love. And that turned out nice for this spread. And then the last page, you can see through the frame part, and it says, cherish the moment. This is from that same scrapbooking pad, and I love that design. I outlined the one page with the gel pens here. I added these embellishments. Okay, so when you're done going through the book, I just reposition the pages. So then you just tie it back together with the braided ribbon. Tie a bow, and don't get the fringe in with the bow. Okay, voila. And it will stay up like that. And if the couple wants to mess with the wire and make a different shape with it, they can. They can do what they want because it's an altered art book, and they can alter it too. So if they want to move these wires around or make a circle with them, bend them this way and that. They can do whatever they want because it's their gift, their altered art book, as soon as I give it to them. I got this to go like that by just wrapping it around a pencil. So easy. And then this just wrapped around, so easy. You'll see in the tutorial how I did it. You can come up with other ways to wire it together. And when you do it this way, you can add as many pages as you want. If I added any more pages, I would have made them used bigger pages because it gets a little bulky when they're this small. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the flip through. If you think you might want to make something like this, you can watch the tutorials. I am not finished editing them, so I will get those up as soon as possible. Thank you for visiting my channel, Lynn Kelly Author. I'm Lynn Kelly, and I am so happy that you joined me today. Okay, we'll see you later.